Hey y'all, um, welcome to a video. Let me turn this off. Hold on. Welcome to my first video. I've had channels in the past, but this is my first one in this channel. And yeah, we're gonna start. I'm gonna start this whole thing. That's Minecraft. Um, no, I don't really know what my skin is, but this was gonna be for like the rest of my entire time on this channel. I'm not changing the skin. This is my skin. So how are y'all? I am great. If y'all ask. Oh, there's iron. Wait, this is actually gonna be a really good, easy world. I'm gonna start a whole series thing. I don't know why I'm just jumping around, but I am. Try to find oak wood. I don't like jungle trees. Is that an emerald? That is very much an emerald. Okay, we got iron and emeralds. Should be good. Um, I'm gonna be telling y'all a story today. We're gonna do this thing. I'm gonna do this thing where I tell stories while playing Minecraft or doing whatever else. I'm just glad to burn to death. I don't have to do anything really. Just give it a second. Ow! Hit me again. Ow! Dang. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be giving y'all a little story today. A little fun story. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna play Minecraft and tell you all a story or any other games if I decided to play a different game one day. Um, I was one of these trees. I love these trees because you get so much wood out of them. I'm gonna tell you all a story. I've said that 5 times already, so let's just go and get into it. I'm Ryan, if I haven't said so already, and it's gonna be a fun one, fun story. So, have y'all ever had like any alcoholic beverages before? Because I have a good plenty amount of times. I had my fair share. Okay, I'm going sober now, but I did have a lot. At least I'm doing my best. I'm doing pretty good so far. I'm doing my best right now. Uh, so far 3 days sober, so let's keep this going. Um, but there are a lot of good places to have a drink. A club, a bar, a home, a friend's house. I don't know, the park maybe. I don't know, wherever. A couple of those places would be that wouldn't be a good place. Would be driving or at work. But one place that you should never have one, at least in my opinion, learning from experience, is school. And that's gonna be today's story. Actually, I was way too drunk at school. Okay, and a bit too much, just a little bit. Okay. Um, this takes place not long ago, but well, kinda, whatever. It takes place at a time. Okay. Um, Oh, y'all, sorry, I'm back. Where was I? What was I doing? Oh, I was making wood. Oh, God, I got a lot of wood. Oh, okay, we're good. Never mind. I was scared for a second. Um, what was it? What was the story? Right. I was too drunk at school. This takes place a good while back. Um, it's a normal school day. Alright, I'd woken up in the morning, waiting for my breakfast, watching a little bit of YouTube on my phone in my bed. Uh, because I was too tired to get out of bed, so my grandma was already making breakfast and she said she would just bring it in to me. So she was going to bring it in to me, and guess what's in my closet? A good old bottle of Woodford Reserve. I'm gonna get these emeralds. I gotta get some more stones. No, it's coal. I need that too. Oh, I lost some sugar. A bottle of Woodford Reserve, and if you don't know what that is, it's I think it's bourbon whiskey. I'm pretty sure. Um, either that or just normal whiskey. It's either bourbon or whiskey. Okay, I don't really know what the difference is personally, but That's what it is. I think I got a good amount of stone. I had it in my closet, and there was a shot glass in there with it. It was just normal shot glass. It wasn't like a double or anything. It was just normal shot glass. It's one of those new bigs. You know, I haven't really played this new version yet. Uh, I actually need some food. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I bought a Woodford Reserve in my closet, and I think it's 45%. So that, yeah, I think it's like 45% alcohol, and so it's 90 proof. And that's honestly the kind that I always opt for. Back when I did drink a lot, that was the kind I would always opt for. It would be like 90%, 90 proof, or 45%. Sometimes I would go higher if I had that, if I had the option to. Um, it was in my closet, and I get my breakfast. But before she arrives into my room with my breakfast, bearing gifts, I get it out of my closet and hide it under my sheets. I really make sure it's closed because I don't want it spilling around everywhere. It's like a cork almost in the top. Um, but it's not, if that makes sense. Um, I need a furnace. The sun's starting to go down. I was about to say I need more wood, but I think I'm okay on wood, to be honest. Wait, can I make me a campfire? Coal sticks. Okay, well, yeah, I can. Hold on. Let's make an actual campsite until I get a full-on house. Let's get this real quick before I forget. I mean, I wouldn't forget. I mean, I would see it again eventually, but let's go ahead and grab it before the night falls. And I'm gonna go over there and grab me some coal too, because I do want to get these emeralds. Oh, it looked like there's a different looking block, but it was just a shadow with the grass. Um, I hide it under my blanket and with the glass, make sure it's really closed tight. And then she comes in there with my food, and I say thank you. I take the food, and she walks out of my room. And I keep on watching YouTube. I'm still watching YouTube. But I take a break from YouTube for a minute to pour me up a shot. I think it was maybe two shots. As far as I can remember, it was like two shots. I'm pretty sure. Remember, this is before school. This is maybe 6:30 in the morning. It's 6:30 in the morning. I'm already taking down some shots. Okay. Um, I take the shots and I rush real quick because my grandma was outside. Can't remember why. She just was. She was outside, and I run into the. How do I make a campfire? Oh, I need more sticks. I run into the bathroom and hide it in a little cabinet that I know she wasn't gonna look in. I had it far back inside that cabinet, anyways, just in case she does happen to look in there. She never did happen to look in there, anyways. So I mean, it was okay. I hide it in there with the glass, and I generally don't take showers in the mornings. It's if I'm gonna take a shower, it's gonna be at night. At least at that time, I would always take showers at night, just before I went to bed. But recently, I've started taking them uh, closer. I mean, in the morning. So she was kind of suspicious as to why I wanted to shower in the morning, but she didn't really question anything at all. Can you do cobblestone on it? No. um, I say a lot. I'm sorry. I'm thirsty. I got the bottle in there in the glass, and I say, "Hey, I'm gonna take a shower," and she obviously doesn't question. I mean, I'm just taking a, oops, just taking a shower. But I could tell she did say why. No, she did question it. She was like, "Why are you taking it in the morning? You don't generally take showers in the morning." Something along the lines of that. I say, "Oh, just to shower in the morning." I can't remember exactly what I said. At this point, I was feeling a little bit. It wasn't much. It was only two shots in. So obviously there wasn't too much action going on yet, but that's fine because there will be. I need one more piece. There we go. And iron pickaxe. Let's go get these emeralds before night falls. It's one emerald. I just never thought about this. Emeralds don't serve too much of a purpose as far as I'm concerned in Minecraft, except for like with villagers and trading, which can be a good thing. Really, like get some really good stuff out of villagers, but I mean, other than that, it's not too much of a purpose. I get in the shower. Beforehand, I sneak the bottle into the shower. I start off taking a normal shower. I have the bottle far away from the water and where soap could be, so it doesn't somehow get into the bottle, even though it's closed. It could have still gotten in there somehow. Um, and I take a normal shower, I shampoo, I do some body wash, take shots. Shower beer, now you got shower bourbon. Okay? Bet you never heard that one. You might have had. I don't know what other people do. Skeleton over there, I don't want to die. I need more food. I don't have enough food. I saw melons. Okay, I'm on a mission. Oh god, he saw me. No, 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 no. Just let me get these melons. I'll be out of your way, I promise. Ow! Crap. Oh no, I'm sorry. Do ocelots attack you? I could have sworn they did. No. No, 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 no. Please, 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 please. Okay, back to my campsite. I need to heal up real quick, so I need to do this fast before the skeleton comes over here. Oh god, there's a zombie. Okay, alright, hold on. I got a zombie and a skeleton coming after me. This is not good. There's more iron right there. I need to grab that in a minute. Okay. Shower shots. I'm just taking a couple shower shots. Um, always a good time. I take the first couple shots. Whenever I take shots, I don't know if everybody takes shots like this. I do it like little sips. I go all in one go, but it's like little sips, not in one big gulp. It's just little sips. I accidentally took just the whole thing in one big gulp, and it ended up going all over the wall, so obviously I had to clean that. By the end of it though, and yeah, my body just rejected that shot when it all went down in one gulp, so it just went all over the wall. After that though, uh, total of 9 shots, 8 shots deep, in total. This is in total. This isn't excluding the. This isn't just in the shower. This is including when I was eating my breakfast. Whiskey and eggs, always a good breakfast. If you're going for the day. And I get out of the shower, we dry off. I finish getting ready, and I got a better feeling at this point. It's nothing crazy though. It's nothing too much. So I'm waiting for that. I'm just running around trying to get away from these things. Let me hit one into my fire. I don't want to kill it with my hands. I want to go into the fire. There we go. Oh, that didn't do too much. Oh, there was one right behind me too. Fun. I get away. Okay, no, I need to start fighting back. This is my only weapon. An iron pick. Oh, I'm low. Oh, I'm low. Whatever shall I do? Eat. Um, I get out, just finish getting ready, do my hair, uh, which at the time just involved just drying it and combing it because my hair was a lot longer at this time. And I've cut it since then. I'm feeling great. I'm honestly feeling amazing. And I go into the den and I get my shoes on after brushing my teeth and whatnot. I get my shoes on and I wait a little bit. I'm watching the news and then I get in the car. It's a better feeling once I get into the car. Um, and then I get to the school. I get out of the car. Oh, and also on the way, I was already seeing double. I do remember that, actually. I'd already started seeing double. We were going down a road. We were taking a completely different route. And I do remember a good amount from this day, shockingly. Considering how much I had, I'm surprised I even remember waking up. Um, because I'm not like a big person. I was smaller than I am now. At the time, I was pretty skinny at the time. I was very, very small. And short. Skinny and short. So, for me, obviously, since I'm a smaller frame, and it's gonna hit me more than somebody who's bigger. Okay, and I'm seeing double going down. It's just two cars. I'm looking out the window. I'm laying down in the back. I've got both seats down in the back, and I'm just laying down, looking at the back windshield until I bring my head up for a second. I just see there's just two Nissan cars right in front of us. I'm like, it's the same car right next to each other. That's pretty cool. And then I started thinking about it. I'm like, oh, I'm drunk. It just hits me at that moment, like, oh right, I drank today. So um, I we get to school. I get out, and then I walk into the doors, and that's when I had already been seeing double. So obviously, I was already feeling a lot of it. Uh, but when I walk into those doors, I'm pretty sure I started seeing trickle. I walk, uh, I walk through the hallway to go to where was it? The library? Yeah, it was the library. I walk into the library, and I'm just, in the library. I'm standing there, and I see my friends. I see, well, my friend. There's this girl that used to date that cheated on me with like three guys. I mean, no, she cheated on me three times. Um, and she was over there, and I walk over there. Hold up, I'll be right back. Um, walking to there's a girl and my friend who she had also dated, and he also, before I started dating her, tried warning me, saying, "Hey, you don't want to get with her. She cheated on me, three times. No, I think with him. No, it was like two times with him. Cheated on me twice. Don't get with her, dude." And I said, "Okay, well, that didn't happen. I still ended up getting with her, and she cheated on me three times." And I'm like a whole different video story about that. But this is a different story. I get over there, and she says, "Yeah, I'm not dealing with this shit today," and walks away. And uh, so there were bits and pieces that I remember, and this is one part that I forgot that he actually told me about. I asked him a couple days later, maybe it was a couple weeks later. I was like, "Could you tell that I was drunk?" He said, "I started asking you questions, and you just stood there slumped over, staring at me." And I said, "Oh, well, I guess that answers my question." And it did. That answered my question. I'm gonna go venturing out. I think I'm gonna take my campfire with me and my furnace and crafting table. I'm not gonna stick here forever. I'm gonna get that iron that was over there, and let's just go. He tells me that, and I'm like, "Yeah, okay, I think you could tell." Um, and I, the bell rings. I see them walking over somewhere. I don't even think I remember hearing the bell. I don't remember hearing the bell, to be honest with you. I never did hear the bell. But I see everybody walking over, and I see the hallways getting full, and I kind of think to myself, I'm like, "Hey, I think the classes are changing now." So I go to my first period, and I felt like I had to go to the bathroom. And there's these girls there that are with me that sit right next to me who were my friends at the time, as I haven't spoken to them since. Uh, I say, so loud. This is one thing that I can remember so loud. I told them next to me. I don't know why I told them before getting up and asking. I said, "I gotta go to the bathroom." Like louder. I said it loud. And they say, "No, no, 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 no. Don't get up. You just stay here and put your head down." I say, "But I need to go to the bathroom." And so they keep on trying to stop me, and I just completely ignore them. I get up and I walk over to the teacher, and I'm pretty sure at this point they just gave up. I'm pretty sure that at this point they were like, "You know what? He's gonna get caught. He's gonna get caught anyways eventually." I think they probably thought that in their heads at the time, and just gave up on even trying to stop me. So there I go. I get up. I say, "Can't." And this is how I remember saying it, but I can't. I don't know if this is exactly how I said. I was probably trying to sound sober. Wait, this is a cool cave. I was probably trying to sound sober at the time, but it wasn't going too well. Um, I say to him, as I can remember me saying it like this: "Can I go to the bathroom?" That's how I remember saying it, at least. I mean, I might have not said it like that. Um, I want diamonds. I'm not low enough, though. Do I dig straight down? I think that's a bad idea, but I think I do it. I do it. I go. Okay. Okay. Uh, I ask him, can I go to the bathroom? Like, really just little intervals in between where I'm just silent, basically. Um, and he says, yeah, sure. Here, take a hall pass. So I grab the hall pass. I'm just staggering out of the classroom. The principal comes out after I'm coming out of the bathroom. I mean, no, he's like there already waiting for me. Uh, he's already there waiting for, just sitting there waiting for me while as I'm coming out of the bathroom. He says, "Are you Ryan?" I say, "No." I just tell him, I say, "No, I'm no." There's somebody else in that bathroom too. When I was in there, I was like scared. I thought to myself, I was like, "They definitely know. They know." I might have even said it out loud. I don't. I might have had. Um, Principal's out there waiting for me. He says, "Are you Ryan?" And I say, "No, that's not me." Says, "Is that so? Why do you look like you've been drinking?" Or it was either that or "Are you intoxicated?" I said, "No, I haven't been drinking." Which was a lie. I mean, you could tell. You could tell very easily. Nothing. Is there seriously nothing? Not even a cave. Really? Really? Alright, well, it's stupid of me to even go to school drunk. I'm getting off track. I got just completely distracted. Um, but Tom was like, yeah, no, like I said, I say, no, I'm not him, I'm not drinking. Which was an absolute lie. You could easily tell. You could easily tell. There was no point in lying, but I was too messed up at the time to even, you know, tell the truth. And from what I can remember, I go in there. He takes me anyways. He said, no, he makes me walk in a straight line as if he's the police checking to make sure I'm not drinking and driving. He makes me walk in a straight line, and obviously I fail horribly at that. And he says, how come you haven't hold on to things to walk? I said, I'm not holding on to things. I just tell him straight. I'm like, I'm not holding on to things. What are you talking about? I make him think, I'm probably trying to make him think that he's crazy, which it's the other way around. That was me. I'm the crazy one. Not really. I'm not actually crazy, but you get the joke. Um, I told him, I said, I didn't hold on to anything. I didn't do that. He takes me to the office. Um, takes me to the office, and I remember him looking through my computer, which uh, uh was bad for me, because I did have I was talking to this girl on my computer. Guess where that went? I don't think he saw anything, but it would have been very bad if he did. Okay, no, you no, not in that way. Let me rephrase this. You're not supposed to talk to anybody as if you're texting them on your MacBooks at the school. That's floating. Oh, okay. You're not supposed to talk to anybody as if you're texting them on your school MacBooks. You're not allowed to do that. That's one of their rules. And I was using Outlook, which is what we had at the time to talk. Um, and I wasn't the one saying the bad things. It was actually her and this other guy that I was talking to. He was saying some things too. It was the girl that cheated on me and the guy that she had cheated on me with that was on there, and they were the ones saying things. I was completely innocent. I just said nothing bad at all, actually. All the things I really said was, "Hey, want to call? Hey, want to call?" And both of them to her, like I didn't even really talk to him, but he would message me trying to make me jealous, actually. But it didn't really work too well. I said, "Bro, I do not care. She cheated on me, so have at it. I don't care." And I ended up getting with her again because I did actually care a little bit. But again, different story for a different time. Wait, this is really cool. Wait, I hope I don't die. Is there water so I can jump down, or am I just gonna have to mine down? The Minecraft music makes it that much better, actually. Yo, screenshot this if you want this to be like a wallpaper. I mean, it's not like this right here. Right here. There we go. Perfect screenshot right there. Definitely. But yeah, he's trying to make me jealous. I feel like that's what I think at least. So he sees those, and I can't remember if he got in trouble or not, the guy. But and I've been drunk at school before this incident. It wasn't to this extent though. In fact, I actually had okay, I almost said the alcohol in the school, inside of the school. I was carrying it with me around in the school. It was a water bottle full of actually that same stuff, bourbon, this Woodford Reserve. It was full of that, and I shared it with my friends. I'm not gonna say any names of the friends, um, for privacy reasons, and so that they don't get in trouble. If anybody that is faculty at the school sees this video, wasn't I just not here? No, this is a different cave. I'll check this one out too. Um, I share it with my friends, and I'll even say those ones after this whole story. No, I hate doing this in like these kinds of caves because I'm always scared I'm going to fall into a dripstone or whatever. I'm not gonna get that iron. Really? Really? Don't die! Don't die! Don't die! Don't die! Don't die! Please! 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 Okay. Uh, well, I died. It's fine though. It's fine. It's fine. I want this llama. I didn't expect you. That was not me. Don't spit at me. Can't even get a hit on me. Nope. 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 There we go. Couldn't even get one single hit on me. That's crazy. Um, and I'm just sitting in his office, just watching him, and he says, "So you've been drinking?" And I said, again, I say no because he's already asked me this, and I told him the answer, no. Uh, which was the untruthful answer. The truthful answer would have been yes, but I obviously I can't tell him the truth, even though there was no point in lying, considering yeah, I couldn't walk, I just couldn't. He's he takes me to another room, completely different room. He takes me to, I think it was like the conference room, and I'm just sitting in there. Oh god, okay. Um, sitting there waiting. I don't know what I'm waiting for, and I'm pretty sure somebody came in there and told me something, but I can't remember who it was or even what they said. Even another screenshot opportunity right here. Okay. Well, how do I take screenshots? Oh, there we go. Oh, food. I might have to start a whole new world. I don't think this one's gonna. Actually, no. We're not in hardcore mode. I forgot. It's fine. We'll just start all over again. I'm waiting in there, and my grandma comes in, and I'm like, oh crap. I'm like, I'm fucked. I just know. Is that a brown panda? No. Um, I just knew I was cooked at the time. I just knew I was cooked. Is it? No. I'm colorblind apparently. It's a ruined portal. I might be able to go to the Nether like right now. I doubt it. I doubt it, but let's see. And that's just how I knew I was cooked. She walked in there, said, how did you get the alcohol? I said, I didn't. I don't even know where the alcohol is. She said, then why are you drunk right now? I said, I'm not. I haven't been drinking. It's like I said, you could easily tell. Um, so I tell her, I say I haven't been drinking. But as I'm waiting, I forgot to bring this up. I threw up all over myself and the table that I was sitting at. Can I go to another? No, I can't. That's 2 blocks tall. Oh, dang it. Okay, well, oh wait, there's a ton of golden carrots though, so that's good. I will take all of those and everything else in here. Let's check these out. So we got Breaking 2 and Efficiency 2, Breaking 3 and Efficiency 4, and then Silk Touch and Smite 3. Okay, this is my best one. This is the best shovel that I have. And Silk Touch and Smite 3. Okay. Silk Touch, what is that gonna do on an axe? Because I can't. That doesn't work on that. Does it work on vines? Does not work on vines. Leaves, maybe? I don't know. Because silk. Okay, yeah, leaves. At least I don't know about anything. Maybe these thing jiggers right here. No, this is a super fast axe. It's gonna break quickly though. Yeah, but it'll last me a good while. That'll last me long enough. Uh, and after I threw up, I got up and I left the room. There was a lady like right across the hall, and and she said, "Hey, what are you doing?" I said, "I threw up." No, I said it more like this. I said, "I threw up." And she said, "Okay, we'll have somebody in there." And I panicked. She said, "Okay, we'll have somebody in there in a minute," or something like that. And I said, "Okay," and I just go back in there, sit back down, and then that's when my grandma gets there, and they have to give me a new shirt. So I changed just right in front of I changed my shirt right in front of the teacher and my grandma. And luckily it's just my shirt, and it's like nothing too crazy. Thank God. Ow. Oh, it was a creeper. Um, it was just my shirt and not like my pants or anything, which I'm pretty sure they would have made me go to the restroom. But no, I just changed my shirt in front of both of them, took it, and we went to the car. No, I didn't even change it. And did I can't remember. I changed it somewhere. It was either back at home. Well, I didn't even go to my house. I went to my other grandma's house. Um, so yeah, and we go home, and I'm told to go to bed. So I'm like, okay, I'll go to bed. So I go upstairs and I pass out on the bed. I have a trash can next to me in case I throw up again. Uh, well, I had not have like right now. I said that like I have one next to me right now. No, I had one next to me in case I were to throw up again. Um, but I didn't, which is a good thing. And then I wake up and I'm still like kind of drunk, just a little bit. It's not like the worst thing in the world. And I'll go over any details that I forgot if I remember any of me at the school. I'm actually thinking of some right now, so I'll bring those up in just a minute at the end. Oh God, there's a baby zone, bro. Okay, I'm gonna start a new world. No, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm doing a jungle village. I'm making a jungle village. I actually did that before. I've made a jungle village before. It actually turned out pretty good. It was in the trees and all. I did one for a cherry biome and other things, and I lost the world, so I don't have any more. I wake up and I go downstairs and I am starving. I mean, I don't think I'd ever been so hungry in my whole life. Like there was this one time where I went a whole day without eating, and obviously I was hungry. I was more hungry than that, and I was so glad to get a little bit of food into my body at the time. There were so many creepers. So, uh, The only thing I could think of was these little tiny, like, hard burritos. I can't remember what they were called. There's another stupid. You are not killing me again. Or maybe you are. Maybe you are gonna kill me again. Let me a couple sticks. Uh, uh. Ooh, where is he? Okay, he was right behind me. I need a pickaxe. I need a pickaxe. I need a pickaxe. Oh god, I'm going too slow. Because I'm not wasting my wood on a sword. Okay, I'm at half a heart. This is the only thing I have to eat right now. And it gave me hunger. But sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't give me hunger. Um, do I just die again? Do I just go ahead and die? Yeah, I think I do. Oh god. Okay, you can say that one wasn't next. You can't hit me right now. Oh, you can. You don't have spawn immunity in Bedrock? Okay, it's been a while since I played Bedrock, okay? Uh, last time we played I was on Java. Um, it's just like these little tiny burrito things that were spicy, but I was too hungry at the time to even care. I love spicy things anyways. I was too hungry at the time to care. So I just went ahead and downed those things. I was starving. Like I said, I don't think I've ever been so hungry in my whole life, but that helped. Okay, don't die. Okay. This cave goes down deeper than I thought it would. Fine. Do you guys think I could make this jump right here? Nope. Nope. um, they were really good actually. They were like little tiny burrito things, but they were like hard. They weren't little like they weren't actual burrito shells or whatever they're called. Um, I wish I could remember the name, and I'll tell you what I had, but I don't remember the name. If I think of them, though, I'll let you all know. And it's just a some good old food. How many times have I died in this world already? Let's just go ahead and see real fast. Hold on. Up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And for all I know, there could be more. That's just not showing me because it feels bad for me. um, actually, I'm pretty sure it was more times than 6. That doesn't really seem right. Actually, it might be. Uh, and after oh my god, I'm getting out of the jungle. Okay, I'm leaving the jungle. We're leaving this jungle. We're gonna go find another place to stay. Uh, after I eat, I go back upstairs and I go sleep for a little bit again. Then my other grandma comes to pick me back up. I go back to my house and uh, I go back to sleep. After they wake me up to go home, I get in the car and I go back to sleep once I get back. And this time, after I woke back up this last time, I had scouts that day. And she said, "Oh, you don't have to do scouts today." I don't do scouts anymore, actually, but I'm thinking about going back to it. I'm not sure yet. I'll let y'all know if I do, and I have a ton of scout stories actually, as well. This story could have been like 5 minutes, and it's 38 minutes long. I go home, take a nap, wake up. It's almost time for scouts. I got to get ready, and we were doing this thing. The only reason I went was because we were doing this thing where we went out to get things for kids in like need because it was almost Christmas time. I think this was December 5th. It was a Monday. Um, yes, I remember the exact day that it was. Um, it I was so hungover. I think since I threw up, I didn't have like what's it called, vertigo, where you still kind of feel drunk, but you're like not. If that makes sense, I forgot what it's called. Though I have had that in a hangover too many times. Um, to the point where it's embarrassing. um, I've got a ton of like drinking stories and a couple of high stories too. Also, just a couple, just a couple. Um, I think it's only like two or three, to be honest. And the headache. Think of just getting hit in the head with a hammer over and 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 over again. That's how I felt. It didn't feel good at all. It hurt. I was in pain. But I decided to go to Scouts anyways. Um, Worst idea ever? Yes, more than likely. But I did it, and I got through the day at Scouts with a horrible headache. So that was fun. And I went back home and I was like, you know what? Screw today. I'm going to sleep. So went to sleep, woke up the next day, still hungover, and um, it was just my what I remember my vision being. Obviously, my vision is drunk vision. I was drunk, so you know. But I remember having like a white vignette. Is that what it's called? Around my eyesight. I don't. It's like a bright white surrounding, as if there were very bright lights coming around from all around my vision, and I could only see. I don't know how to describe it. It was odd. Um, I'm definitely gonna recreate the story when I have more energy, and when I can actually describe it better. I'll come up with a whole script next time. But that's that story. I need people to make a bed. That's that story. I have a ton more stories where I drank before, and it's some good stories. Y'all are gonna love them. Let's dig down real quick. Hold on. Let's go to get in here. Y'all are gonna love the story. Okay. Y'all are gonna love the stories that I have for in store for y'all. Um, I'm not even kidding. I think y'all will love them. So I will make those videos someday soon. I might even make them tomorrow. Should I do daily uploads? Should I? Let me know if you made it this far. I'll be surprised if anybody did because I rambled on about random things and repeated over and over. But you get the point. Um, should I? Should I do that? I think I should daily uploads. I hope y'all liked today's story. We're gonna end the video here, and tomorrow I will have another one for y'all. Another one. Tomorrow's story will be. Let me think of one. Let me think of one. Hold on. I'm not sure. Um, should you be the one of the girl that cheated on me and how I got back at her? No, I think I should save that for another day. I'm flying, guys. I'm hacking. I'm sorry. I had to, I had to let y'all know that I'm a hacker. Um, I think I should tell the story of when I was high with my sister. I'm gonna tell that one next. That's tomorrow's story. This is my first time being high with another person, another human. Because last time I was high, I was by myself, and it's not too interesting. I'll bring it up as a short little spot in tomorrow's story, but tomorrow's story is mainly about me and my sister, um, and her friend. That's it. That's 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 today's story. Horrible Minecraft gameplay though. I'll do better tomorrow. I might even do a little bit of gameplay off camera. I hope you guys have a safe and fantastic rest of your day. It's your night, morning, evening, afternoon, or midnight, whatever it is, and whatever it is, and whatever place you are. Just want y'all to have a good one, and I will see y'all in tomorrow's story. Bye, guys.